Dwayne, thank you for the subscription. What's that say? 8 months to celebrate CWT. Damn, really? It's been 8 months? Holy shit. Okay, either way, welcome everyone to Combat Wrestling Trivia's For the Kitties continues as NICO Rigoli takes on a mystery opponent. But who will that mystery opponent be? We are about to find out right now. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, thank you for the subscription. Also at 8 months. Thank you. We are going to go ahead and we are going to move into our main chat. You can see, nope, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. That's the right one. There it is. All right. Sorry. Anyway, you can see me. I'm on the screen. But we need to bring in the players. First, making his return to CWT after a couple-month absence, he is a CWT original. He competed in the original match in Combat Wrestling Trivia, match number 1. It is NICO Suave Rigoli. NICO, how you doing?
Good to be back. Good to be back. When last you saw me, I had been the bridesmaid yet again, and it was not a fun time. I mean, yes, the match was fun, but the ending not so much. And with the possibility of a third title being introduced to CWT, and with me still being in some semi-contention for the other 2 titles that currently exist, I'm hoping to get back into the winners column here tonight, and I think I've cracked the code as to who the mystery opponent is. You mentioned on Twitter today, Cass, that it was someone from CWT's past. Mm-hmm. And when I looked, and so as I was going through the chat room that you and I had in setting up this match, I looked at the strengths again for the first time since setting up this match, because I honestly forgot we had planned this for tonight. But I looked through the strengths, and I noticed something. Attitude Era, which is kind of something a lot of people like. But then I noticed something. 80s WrestleMania. 80s. Who is someone from CWT's past that is known for their love of the 80s? Could it be someone who was part of a movie trivia tag team championship team called Team? No. Could it be someone from the infamous Team 80s who won the Full Metal Trivia Teams Championship, who won the Multiplex Entertainment Movie Warzone Teams Championship, who won the Multiplex Entertainment Sports Battlefield Championship? I think it is the trivia community's resident Sandman himself. The first opponent I ever faced in CWT, in the first ever match in CWT, I think it is Sandy Robinson.
Well, we are going to find out very shortly. But before we reveal that, go ahead and bet your loonies. You can right now, you can bet on option A, which is NICO, or option B, which is, I don't know, could be anyone. You're going into this blind. But, yes. Who do we have in the chat? We're going to read some comments. We have Topher signed in. Hello, Topher. Travis is here. Ryan McCormick. Dwayne is here. Dude, as well as... if I missed anyone, I'm sorry. But I think I got all of you. But now we are going to go ahead and we are going to introduce your opponent. They were a member of CWT's past. We're going to bring their video on the screen, but we're not going to reveal them yet. Oh, wait, no. There it is. Not that button. This button. So, your opponent today, fighting out of their home, it's this person.
Oh, NICO, when you live in Halifax.
Oh, fuck.
The connections you can make. But it doesn't really matter about the connections that you make in Halifax. It matters about the connections that you make when you're a true member of CWT's past.
God damn it.
That's right. It's me, JB3. And I want my win back.
Fun fact, I've retired this man twice.
It happens. But can you do it a third time? We're going to find out today.
We'll see. Love you, JB3. Welcome back. Glad to have you back. Not what I was expecting at all. I genuinely thought it was Sandy.
Dude wants you to do something. I think you know what it is, JB3.
You know what? Someone play the GIF. Someone play the wrong GIF.
The wrong GIF. Oh. No, I think he wants you to do the typical thing that you would do in a match with NICO, but that's up to you.
For dude, I will. So, without further ado, NICO, I can appreciate the fact that you accepted this blind challenge. And I see you as a man for that reason.
Oh, no.
But when I actually see you, all I see is a bitch.
Oh.
We need to get this on a t-shirt.
And I don't do that normally, but I did that for dude because
He said the line. He said the line. He said the line. Chat's going crazy. All right. We're going to start with round number 1. Round number 1 works like this. 4 questions worth 1 point each. 2 questions each based on first round strength given by both combatants. 1 final question with 4 possible answers in a random category. 1 point per correct answer. 8 total points available. Scooter needs a hydrate. I only have Pepsi and I'm already gassy. Screw you, dude. All right. So.
Shut up. No. Not the right time for a phone call. No.
It was Big E calling. He needs your help. And we are going to start with the Attitude Era. And your question is, which wrestler won the main event of WrestleMania 2000? That was in the year 2000.
I have not watched this Mania.
Really? Damn. I mean, it kind of is a one-match show, honestly. All right, looks like you are both in. NICO, what do you have?
Was this Triple H in the one with the McMahon in every corner?
And JB3?
I also said Triple H.
That's because Triple H is the correct answer. It was the McMahon in every corner. Moving on to your second question.
Nepotism!
I wrote this on the anniversary of it, but on the May 24th, 1999 episode of Raw, which was Raw as Owen, Jeff Jarrett, the partner of Owen Hart, defeated which member of the Union in the opening match? So, as long as you know the members of the Union, you got a 1 in 4 shot.
Can I just say support your local unions? And,
I don't want to get fired from my job in case they're watching. That's a bad word. That's worse than saying bomb in an airport at an ununionized job.
How is unions a bad word in
Have
Canada?
have you ever worked in an ununionized environment? Saying that word is like worse than saying bomb in an airport.
I mean, I currently work in one now.
Oh.
But it's a startup business, so what can I do?
Yeah.
I have no idea who was in this faction whatsoever.
Me neither, buddy.
Oh, all right. You don't remember the Union?
No. I mean, I remember the Union, but I just don't remember who was in the Union.
Okay.
I have guesses.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with a random name here.
Your 4-point question is going to be, who are the 4 members of the Union? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, Travis gets it. He said, the union of people you ought to respect, son, or up yours.
I just changed my answer, and it might have been a bad deal. But,
Uh-oh. All right, well, let's see if it paid off. JB3, what do you got?
I'm guessing test.
All right, and NICO.
I went with IRS.
IRS. All right, the correct answer is test.
Yes.
All right, so you're on the board there. But NICO, now we're going to move on to your strengths, with his AEW in Pittsburgh. And your question is, how many times has there been an episode of Dynamite in Pittsburgh? As dude says that, Travis, we should be the CWT version of the Union. Would you guys have 2x4s? So we currently have 10,000 loonies on NICO.
Wow.
490 on our mystery opponent.
By the way, change the scoreboard.
Oh, I usually do after the round's over. Or I usually update it, like I'll do the first 4 questions, update it while you're doing the 4-pointer, then update after every round. All right, everyone in?
Yes.
All right, Nico, what do you got?
So I unfortunately was not present for the first one they did in Pittsburgh, but I was present for the other 3, so 4.
And JB3.
4.
4 is the correct answer. Good job to both of you. Moving on to your second question of AEW in Pittsburgh. And that question is: on the October 23rd, 2019 episode of AEW Dynamite, who did Jon Moxley face in the main event to a time limit draw? As Nico's face makes me think that this was the one he did not go to.
Am I thinking of the right person? I think I am. We'll see.
All right, we will find out.
All right. Okay, I finished.
All right, and JB3, what do you have?
I have Puck.
And Nico.
I also have the bastard. Pack.
Well, it indeed was the artist formerly known as Adrian Neville. That is correct. Both of you are on the board as we go into your 4-point question. And today it comes in the category of WCW.
Oh, Jesus Christ, no.
But no, don't panic. It's easily guessable. Your question is, who are the 4 wrestlers that competed for the WCW Championship in the main event of Spring Stampede 1999? So it was a fatal 4-way. Who were the 4 wrestlers in that match? Competed for the WCW Championship.
This was before they vacated the belt 17,000 times in 1 year.
You're damn right they did. So we currently have a score 4 for JB3, 3 for Nico.
I have 4 answers.
All right.
I have 1 right now.
So right, you do get a little bit more time as it is the 4-point question.
One of these has to be right. But I guess we'll see. Okay.
All right. Nico, what do you have?
This is me kind of hedging my bets here and hoping that at least 2 are right. DDP, Kevin Nash, Sting, Goldberg.
All right, and JB3.
I had a couple of those. I have Scott Steiner, Kevin Nash, Sting, and Bret Hart.
Oh, Bret Hart was there at the time. Damn it.
All right. Correct answers are Diamond Dallas Page, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, and Sting. Nico, you got 2. JB3, you got 1. Tie game, 5-5, as we go into the second round.
Okay.
I thought about Hogan, but I was like, nah, maybe this is the one he didn't get in. It's a 4-way after all.
Yeah, I should have picked Hogan.
All right. So we are going to go ahead and start with round number 2. And round number 2 works like this. 4 questions for each player based on the second strength divided before the match. Each correct answer will award 1 point, and there's no steals. 4 total points available per player. And Nico, since you are on the top, we're going to go ahead and start with you. And you chose non-AEW titles in AEW.
Because I like to go weird.
And your question is, at which pay-per-view did Sammy Guevara and Ty Mello defend the AAA World Mixed Tag Team titles against Ruby Soho and Ortiz on the pre-show?
Oh, I looked this up literally before I got on the stream. Oh, no. Trying to think what time of year this happened. This was when they were still dragging things out with the Jericho Appreciation Society and the Blackpool Combat Club. So I'm gonna say All Out.
That is correct for a point.
Good
And
job.
your second question. How many times has the ROH World Championship been defended on an AEW pay-per-view?
At least once, but that's not my answer. Trying to remember if Jonathan Gresham defended it at all. No, I don't think he did. I'm just gonna say once.
That is correct. It was just that four-way match. And we're going to move on. Your third question. Who did Serena Deeb defend the NWA Women's Championship against at Double or Nothing 2021 on the buy-in?
Was this Riho?
It was Riho. And your final question. After Wheeler Yuta won the ROH Pure Championship, he first defended the title in AEW Dark against who?
The studying before this paid off. I'm gonna say Tony Nese.
I will fact check that because I have Josh Woods. He seemed really confident, so I'm going to go ahead and check. When did he win the... Was that last year?
Oh, wait. I might be...
Yeah, Josh Woods is the correct answer.
Damn it. I think I was thinking
Tony
of the
Nese
wrong
would have
portion of
been-
my notes.
Tony Nese was a month later.
Shit. Okay.
It was
you know,
Josh Woods. So, Nico, that'll still put you up to 8 points. As we move on to JB3, and you chose 80s WrestleManias.
God damn it, Dark.
And JB3, your first question is: which actor teamed with Hulk Hogan in the main event of WrestleMania 1?
Mr. T.
That is correct. Which famous singer accompanied Jake Roberts to the ring at WrestleMania 3 for his match with the Honky Tonk Man?
Oh, man. Was that Alice Cooper?
That was Alice Cooper.
All right.
Honestly, any answer you gave to that question would have surprised me.
Which longtime member of the Heenan family accompanied Bobby Heenan to the ring for his match against the Red Rooster at WrestleMania 5?
This one's tough for me. I'm just gonna guess King Kong Bundy.
That is incorrect. We were looking for longtime jobber, the Brooklyn Brawler.
That's right. Now I remember.
Brooklyn
Yeah.
Brawler. And your
It
final question. This is actually JPO's favorite match from WrestleMania 2, because he's told me. Which NFL player for the, at the time, San Francisco 49ers was the last surviving NFL player in the WWF versus NFL Battle Royal at WrestleMania 2? So, everyone knows Andre won by eliminating Brett, but who was the last football player in the ring?
I can only remember. I'm gonna get this wrong because I can only remember one actual football player that's in that match, and I'm just gonna say William Perry.
Yeah, that is incorrect. We were looking for Russ Francis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
WrestleMania 2 was weird.
it was. It was very weird. I don't even know football players. I was just like, I wonder who the last football guy was. That's a good fourth question.
Hey, got me.
All right. And so we're going to move on. We have a score of 8-7, and we're going to move on to the Battle Zone. And today, your Battle Zone comes in the category of CM Punk. And the Battle Zone works like this. Oop, that's not the Battle Zone rules. This is. One question with at least 10 possible answers will be asked. The player with the lowest score will start until they have 5 guesses each. Each correct answer is worth 1 point, 5 total points available in the match. Or round. We're going to start with you, JB3, and your question is... Who are the 10 wrestlers that CM Punk defended the WWE Championship against on WWE pay-per-view? So it does not have to be successful, it's just the 10 wrestlers he defended that title against.
Oh, okay. On any WWE pay-per-view.
Yep, and the WWE Championship, it's exactly 10. You know how much I love when things are exactly 10.
Cool. I'll start with John Cena.
Okay. And Nico.
Daniel Bryan.
Okay. And JB3.
Chris Jericho.
Nico.
Ryback.
JB3.
Why can't I think of anybody?
Because he never main evented any of the pay-per-views he defended the title on.
I'm gonna guess Alberto Del Rio.
Okay. Nico.
In the same TLC match that he defended against Del Rio, The Miz was also there.
All right. JB3, back to you.
Gosh, why am I drawing such a blank? He held the dang title for 434 days.
You know that. Do you know who didn't know that? Dexter Beckett.
Yeah, I know that, but actually, who? Sorry if I'm taking time. I'm just really trying to think of wrestlers that wrestled as a babyface in that time period. Well, wow, The Rock.
Thank you. About time someone said that one. All right. Nico.
I couldn't remember if you said successful title defenses or not. I'm guessing this name because of a very specific match. Kofi Kingston.
Okay. And JB3, your final one.
The Big Show.
Okay. And Nico finishes off.
Okay, I'm just trying to remember if R-Truth was in the 2012 Elimination Chamber match. Or did he have that three-way with Daniel Bryan and Kane on pay-per-view, or was that on free TV? Because that's why I said Kofi was the chamber. Was this on free TV or pay-per-view? Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the chamber again. I'm gonna say R-Truth.
Okay. So I will be honest with you, I had to do a fact check. I completely forgot about the Elimination Chamber, but I corrected it. We're good. There was 12 possible answers. So, those 12 possible answers are John Cena, Alberto Del Rio, The Miz, Dolph Ziggler, Chris Jericho, Daniel Bryan, Kane, The Big Show, Ryback, The Rock, Kofi Kingston, and R-Truth. So you both got 5.
Cool.
Giving us a score 13 for Nico, 13 for JB3, or 12 for JB3. I don't know when I wrote this. I must have been drunk or something. I completely forgot about the Elimination Chamber. That's what I get for doing things off the top of my head. All right. So 13 to 12 as we go into the final round. In the final round, it works like this. 3 points per correct answer. Starting at the lowest score, each player will choose 3 numbers between 1 and 20. Each player will answer their own question to take the lead. If one player is out of questions, does not have the lead, the game is over. If one player runs out of questions before the leader answers any of theirs, a knockout is declared. If there is a tie, which there won't be today, so we don't have to worry about that, we currently have a 1-point swing. Before we begin, JB3, number between 1 and 3 to shuffle the final round.
Let's go 5, 9.
But no, like we have to shuffle it first. Between 1 and 3.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, 2.
2. Okay, 1. Yeah, it's something. It hasn't been here since you played because it's a new thing I did to make sure everything's fair. You know what I mean?
That's perfect.
All right, now your 3 numbers between 1 and 20.
5, 9, and 16.
Okay, and Nico?
What's my range again?
1 to 20, but not 5, 9, or 16.
12.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
And we'll go with my mom's lucky number 7.
All right. So, JB3, your first question comes in the category of in which year? Your question is, in which year did NXT have its first Great American Bash event?
2019?
That is incorrect. It was 2020 when
Well, we were all trapped in our house.
it was when Keith Lee won the NXT Championship.
And one of the members of Indashare spoiled that on Twitter and got punished.
He sure did. And and your second question comes in the category of AEW. And that question is, which Dark Order member teamed with the Young Bucks to defeat Matt Hardy and Private Party in the opening match of the Brody Lee Celebration of Life episode of Dynamite?
My ESPN app just went off.
We're gonna get sued by Disney.
Was it Colt Cabana?
That is correct for 3 points. So
What was the one that John Silver was in?
I don't know. I know 10 was in the main event with Cody and someone. Okay, so Nico, you chose number 12 for your first one, and that is in the category of the Royal Rumble. And your question: who eliminated Maven from the 2003 Royal Rumble?
I'm going to say Undertaker got some revenge in this one.
That is correct for 3 points.
Yay!
Because they tried to run it back after they did the thing the year before, and Maven drop kicked him, and Undertaker barely moved, and he turned around and was like, "What the hell are you doing?" and then threw his ass out.
Good job, Nico.
He's like, "That ain't gonna work twice, boy." All right, so JB3, we go back to you for your final question, and it comes in the category of NXT.
How do you still have questions from this category?
Because I just only use takeover questions when certain people aren't playing. So that's why your question is, which wrestler won the main event of the final NXT Takeover event?
Oh man. The final takeover.
The final takeover. Who won the main event?
I only have one name in my mind, and if this loses me the match, it's totally okay. Because Nico, you played very well today. I'm gonna guess Samoa Joe.
I think you just saved yourself.
You did just save yourself. Samoa Joe is correct, bringing you up to 18 points. And now your fate all lies in Nico's hands. Nico, you have 2 questions remaining. And your first question is number 6, and it comes in the category of WCW.
Okay.
And your question is, who did Billy Kidman defeat to win his first WCW Cruiserweight Championship?
Was it Ray? Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna say Rey Mysterio.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Juventud Guerrera, the Juice. We're going to move on to the Juice.
I remember that, the Juice.
And you're moving on to your final question. It comes in the category of women's wrestling. Your question is, who was the only female member of the United Empire in New Japan Pro Wrestling?
Keyword here is was. B. Priestley.
The winner of this match with a final score of 19-18, picking up the W. Congratulations, Nico. You have won this match. I will update the score 19-18. What a back and forth it was there in the final round. Nico, congratulations.
Good job, bud.
Your thoughts on this match?
This was fun. I knew this was going to be fun when I thought Sandy was competing. And then I find out it's JB3, and I'm like, things just got a lot more interesting. And lo and behold, it was. We kept it neck and neck through the entirety of the match. Back and forth. Few misses here and there made the biggest difference in terms of like who ended up winning, though. I thought IRS was going to cost me. I thought that little miss with Tony Nese was going to cost me. And then I thought WCW in the final round was going to cost me. And I was like, oh no, am I going to cost myself the match again? Please no. And it all just worked out. It all worked out for the better. Thank God for B. Priestley. By the way, for those of you who are wondering why she was kicked out of the United Empire, it's because she was moving to NXT. So she had to leave Japan, and her boyfriend beat her up. Will Ospreay beat her up to send her packing out of the faction and onto NXT UK. Not the best thing going on at that time. I feel bad for all the wrestlers who had to hold gold during the pandemic era, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'm happy I got back in the win column. I'm going on a weird tangent where I have no idea where I'm trying to end this. But yeah, I'm hoping this puts me back in title contention for one of the 2, possibly 3 titles this league has to offer. And until we get there, as soon as we go off the air, go to twitch.tv/Nicholas Starhart. I'm going to be playing some Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, do that, because once we're done here, we're going to wrap up, go watch Nico play some Star Wars. But also, yes, we might have another championship coming. Details to be announced once we get to 100 followers. And during this stream, we went from 96 to 95. Fuck you, Kanishka, you bitch. Anyway, moving on. JB3.
If my girlfriend is watching, please follow this channel.
Yeah, please do that. JB3, you made your return to CWT. You took Nico down to the wire, finished with a close one. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. First, I got 3 things really to say. First thing, I just want to say, it feels great to be back playing after all this time.
It's great to have you back.
in the chat. And Nico, to go to the second thing, normally, this is my third loss against you. It'd be pretty upsetting, but I mean,
You're losing the ability to call me a bitch. You realize this, right?
Oh, it's all. I really don't believe that. But
I know you don't.
But 18 points, I think, is a good score, and the fact that you scored 19, it just showed that you played a really good game. So, congratulations on the win. I do want to challenge you again. I'm not going to stop challenging you until I beat you. It's just all good fun, but
I mean, if we do the clash again, it's bound to happen between us.
well, you never know what happens. I'm always welcome to play. But the third, last, final thing I want to say is this whole event for the kiddies is a special event because there was a 12-hour stream for charity for donations that people gave money to an animal shelter. And I think that that is really cool. I think that the fact that Cass and CWT as a whole, which is pretty much Cass, and all the other people doing that is incredible. Normally, when people try to do streams and they try to get donations, it's for other reasons. But I was glad that people knew that it was for charity and it was for a good cause. And I mean, look, Andrew the Dude Hayes gave hundreds of dollars.
205.61 or something.
Yeah,
American.
like that's incredible, So, and having an event like this that we could celebrate the fact that that happened. I hope that this happens again. I look forward to the next charity stream, if it's going to be next year or even faster than that. And I look forward to the event that follows it. And if you guys are watching, please subscribe to the channel. Please follow Cass. And please, if you see a charity stream of any kind, but especially, of course, in CWT, donate, even if it's $5, give some. Because I can guarantee you that it will go for such a great cause. It's not going to go in someone's pocket. It's not going to pay someone's light bill. It's not going to do any of that stuff. It's not going to be selfishly asked for reasons for who knows. It's literally for the greatest cause you could think of, which is for the kitties.
Wow.
And also, don't forget anything JB3 just said when we get to February and I end up doing another Thon thing that runs my health into the ground for 46 hours straight.
Yeah, you were insane. That was...
I didn't even last the stream. I got sick and had to tap out like 12 hours in.
12 hours is a good number.
It is. I went 12:20 because JPO kept pushing me. He's like, come on, go a little bit longer. I'm like, I'm going to bed, dude. Screw this. But anyway, thank you guys both for being here. Follow Nico on Twitch, as well as follow Lights Out Trivia over on YouTube. They both have some great things going on there. And we thank you all for being here. There is no alert for factions or kitties, Travis. I'm sorry, as well as there's also not a Pepperoni Factory one. But thank you all for being here, and we will see you all tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern. The CWT Pro Wrestling Trivia Championship is on the line, not once, but twice. Who will walk away as the CWT champion? Find out tomorrow night. See you soon.
Who will be Lex Luger and who will be Yokozuna?
Get him. Get him.